Welcome to Home My Drink with Charleen and Caoimhe.
Woo.
So Ellie obviously couldn't make it in today, but I'm very delighted that Caoimhe's here with me now. Our podcast is a group chat between your best friends, the girls' bathroom, and a night out where you spill all the gossip on relationships, dilemmas, and life. If you're a return listener, welcome back, and if you're a new listener, welcome. This
You
is
didn't do a
our
little welcome or whatever you do.
welcome. I feel like we only do that sometimes. I think we forgot to do it last week. Home My Drink is out for you every Wednesday at 12. We have bonus episodes every Monday at 12 and full videos Thursday at 12. I feel like when we have guests, people love videos more because you
Great.
can see the guest. Perfect. No, but you're just a co-presenter, so it's different. But yeah, you can watch us on Thursdays at 12. But obviously Eddie's not here, so we just thought we'd do like a little catch-up Q&A. Caoimhe's only back from living in New York.
3 months actually back.
3 months. People were asking about it, so
Great.
will I ask some cues? So I basically got a question box, so we're gonna go straight in to the cues. Someone asked you how New York is. I'm thinking you're still living there.
Grand. Actually I was.
Oh, your mom sent in a question.
Oh, of course she did.
I'll
Welcome
cry. Okay, well, start with your mom's question. Do you remember when you first met? Wait, we didn't actually do any casual chat at the start. Never mind. So,
Pause.
pause. How was your week been so far?
It's only Tuesday.
Yeah, true.
But good. The weather's been real nice this month.
Thank God.
But when I came home last summer it was horrific.
Yeah, we got a really bad summer last week.
We went to
or last year.
Longitude. Remember you made me go before Taylor
Oh.
Swift.
Oh my God, we got drenched. And thank God we were sitting that night in Taylor Swift.
But it was great every single day I was home.
Yeah, it was
Whereas
bad.
March has been like majority blue skies.
Honestly, mental health cured.
For real, because January
Second.
was really bad.
I never want to be here in January ever again. As in, sorry, in this country. Because that was horrible.
Where
I never felt... No, I just mean, I was like, I never want to be here. I think I want to die. Yeah. No, but just not as a country because like, it was just so sad.
you didn't go away this time, did you?
No, that's why I don't want to.
Yeah, last one you
I've
were
only
in
ever been
Australia.
away. Yeah, that was the best way to start the year because everyone over there is so like, you're up so early, so healthy. Like it's a really good way to start your resolutions.
Yeah.
Mine flew out the door. I didn't actually make
I
it.
didn't do any in
I don't think
January.
I made any.
I feel like me going to the gym, I hated it. I didn't like enjoy it all until like February.
I think
So
that made me like start off on a bad note of the year then. Because I felt like I wasn't motivated for it much.
when was your first trip this year?
February maybe.
Where'd you go?
And then it was all at once, about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I
or
know.
something
I can't
like
actually catch you one bit. I'm like, want to do something today? No,
that.
I'm
Let's
going away
get out of the
tomorrow.
country.
No, like 2 weeks ago, it was literally every day. You had
Every
one
day.
day free or something.
And in between, I was just throwing my suitcase out and repacking it. It's horrible. What did we say before that?
The week. How's your
The
week?
week, good. Hadn't done much so far. I feel like I never have much to say when it's just been a weekend. I didn't drink or anything. I
Yeah.
can't really remember. I done a spring clean.
Well, Charleen did a spring clean, and I was like, I know this isn't going to be anyway good. And then I text her on Sunday. Bear in mind, she's cleaning since Friday. Text her on Sunday.
Oh,
I'm coming to your apartment. Don't be excited or something. You said
I
it
said,
came up
don't
and I was
let me
like,
impress.
right.
I couldn't see the floor before, so the way
Yeah.
it was a huge improvement.
I
Thank
just don't know
God.
how Dano lives with you. Like, you
I
know, you
know.
can do me your own mess, but
He's
then
so
like, you have someone
patient.
else's mess.
That's one thing I will say about that man. There's a lot of things I could say, but like he's so like tolerant to things.
I know. I love when I go into the apartment. He's just
Like maybe I need someone who's not. Yeah, all right, Caoimhe.
all right.
Maybe he needs to be more like you can't do that, and then I'd be like, oh. Whereas when you get away with it, you just.
But
But I also had no time. I actually had no time to clean.
I just think about it and I'm like, there's just nowhere for all this stuff to go.
No, even when I do a clear out, it's still at like just about bursting point. Then I order one thing, and it's like, poof.
Yeah, or
gone
you go on
again.
another trip and everything's all over the place.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm flinging clothes out of the wardrobe.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think. I think if you have a house, you'll fill a house. Like I feel like no matter what you have, it's always just going to be full.
Yeah,
The more space.
yeah, I think so. I think even if I had endless wardrobes, I'd still find a way to fill it because you'd end up keeping things for the sake of it.
Yeah, you love doing
But I do hate throwing things away when I know I want it, and I'm like, I actually just can't have space.
that. You always throw things away and then repurchase stuff.
I don't know, once with a skirt, I bought it twice so just to make sure
Or the
that if I
top-
threw away again, I'd
Top
still
you
have.
wore in Nashville, you had that and sold it or something, didn't you? Thank
Did
God.
I
you
wear
bought
it
that.
before? I wore it. Where did I wear that to? I wore it
Yeah,
with the matching
Longitude
skirt.
or something.
No.
I love how every festival is longitude.
We're 25 and 6. I love longitudes.
We had so much
It
fun
gets a
last year.
bad rap, but like when you're with your friends, like it doesn't matter if everyone else is 12.
Yeah,
And
you don't-
also, you don't notice it.
no, and the lineup this year is good. Even if it was terrible, we'd still
Who's
go.
at the lineup again? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. 50
Must
Cent.
be good. Oh yeah, random.
I don't even listen to him.
I hope he swings upside down like he did at the Super Bowl.
Sophie's really excited for 50 Cent. So that's how.
Yeah, she loves him. Right. Festival plans, longitudes, EP, Forbidden Fruit. I don't think that both days. So
Yeah, but see, I don't really care what day we go because I don't
Yeah.
really listen to that music anyway.
it's always very like, yeah,
So maybe whatever day the mini marathon is on, because I feel like
Sundays I think is the busier one. I remember last year I was away the Sunday and everyone was there, and I never really get FOMO, but I just had really bad FOMO.
yeah. Who did you go with this year?
Last year.
Yeah, or the year before you just went with Zoe or something.
Yeah, it was the year before that. I went with Zoe, Dano, and Aaron. And then we had 22s after it, and Zoe was doing splits on the dance
Who
floor.
would?
That's my, I think it was my last time for being a 22s, maybe.
Last time I was there was
Did you come to that Halloween? Yeah.
me.
No, you weren't there. No. It was me, Ellie, and Sean, I think.
You used to love 22s.
I
I feel like Dano used to love 22s.
Yeah, I did.
I just hate wearing not jeans, a dress and heels. It's
Yeah.
my worst nightmare.
Really? I don't mind if it's comfy. If there's somewhere nice to
Yeah.
go to, but I just remember going, I remember I went for one Halloween and everyone was just giving everyone dirty looks. I was like, why? This is not a good atmosphere. You want to go out and have fun. Nothing's fun about this.
I know.
Everyone hates each other.
I feel like you
And-
have the most fun when you're not in Ireland because you feel like a free little bird.
Yeah, probably.
Like when you're in Nashville.
Yeah, I seen actually Aoife O'Farrell put that up. She was like, she said she felt really anxious on Paddy's Day because she felt like everyone was just watching her.
Mhm.
And it's not, I feel like when someone sees that, they're like, probably like, oh,
But it's
someone.
true.
But like that, I could tell relate to that on that level. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because people aren't always nice either.
Yeah.
And even to people that I know, it's the same issue.
I think when you're in Nashville, you're just home.
I love Nashville. Oh, I love it. I'm her number one fan. We're number one fans. of
When I
Nashville.
like look at my pictures from it, I'm
I
like,
feel sick.
yeah.
I'm so jealous of her, and it's such you me.
I think
in
about it
Nashville.
every day, and it's like we're not going till October or something.
I just wish like someone would bring us. to Nashville.
Bring
That would
Charleen
be-
+1.
I'm never like, I'd never like be fishing for it, but like, please, if there's a Nashville trip going, please.
No brands have done a Nashville.
No,
trip.
brands haven't- no. I was saying to Cash, I was like, you do Cashville,
That'd be good.
wouldn't it?
And you'd be
We actually have one right here.
yeah, because my
We're-
face kept looking wet.
Yeah, we had to make ourselves look too shiny for the camera. Cashville
Charleen
Beauty
+1.
+1. Do you know a lot of the American trips? I feel like it's very different. Like they always get +1s for stuff. Like the tart trip, they all got +1.
+1. Brianna Chicken Fry brought like some man she met a week ago.
Is she still seeing him? No,
I don't know. She's mad.
that doesn't come from
Zach
anymore.
Bryan seen an Australian. He was Australian. Now Zach Bryan seen an Australian girl. I wonder, did he do that?
Did he do it
because
on purpose?
He would.
I don't think he's sold out at all for Dublin.
Saturday is.
Oh, is it?
Friday isn't and Sunday isn't.
Okay,
But I really want to go to Zach Bryan.
I do like his songs.
I want to see Revival loud.
I know.
Live.
Live. Doesn't he bring someone on stage to sing it?
Yeah.
Grand.
I wouldn't fish for anything. Only Nashville
Only
and to go on
Nashville
stage
and
with Zach Bryan.
Hey, Zach Bryan's people. Actually, going on to our questions, someone said Nashville tips. A lot of these questions are Nashville related. I'm sorry. That just shows the people.
To be fair, the picture
They know
was us in Nashville.
Oh shit! I was like,
That's how you
"Where?"
know people know us. We're so related to Nashville.
I was like, people must just think of us and think Nashville. The picture is actually Nashville. Grand.
Maybe they do though. I feel like
I hope so. Let's just think.
you know when you think about like people think of Taylor Swift and think of us
Yeah,
in our
our
world,
friends. Yeah.
not
yeah.
like in everyone else's.
Yeah.
world.
That's true. But Nashville tips. I have a whole TikTok on like places that remember I put in
Tin Roof, and I was actually hated that place. We were in Nashville and Charleen.
I thought we did like it though. It just wasn't like
No, You said so. We were in Nashville, and
And I said it
Charleen,
was so
yeah,
good.
I texted her and I was like, "Where are you?" And she was like, Tim Roots." And I was looking at the map, and I was like, "There's nowhere
Because
called
a
Tim
lot of the
Roots."
bars are called names, like Morgan Wallen's Bar,
Yeah,
Jason
Tootsie's or
Aldean.
something.
Yeah.
We only went to 3 bars on Tin Roof, like consecutively.
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen's, Jason Aldean's, Luke's.
I think I took it out of my
We
thing, didn't
hate
I?
Honky Tonk this year.
Oh,
The
yeah.
last trip.
Yeah.
But it used to be that one as well.
Mm.
But Charlene basically texted me and was like, Tim Roots. And I was like, okay, on Google Maps, there's nowhere called Tim Roots. I was like, where is this
I was
girl?
like, come here, it's Tim Roots is so good.
And then I walked out of the bar and I looked across the road and I was like, Tin Roof. Like, that has to be it. Anyway, I got there and it was terrible.
I thought it was good.
It was awful, Charlene.
I think we just made it good and then we were like, wait, this is
No, you
shit.
made it good downstairs because there was like one good song.
Oh,
on.
yeah.
And then we went upstairs and
Where
were
was the
sitting smoking Mary
karaoke?
Depressed.
Was that not Tin Roof?
That was AJ's Good Time Bar.
That was so
And
good.
we paid 120 because we just kept putting ourselves on.
You had to pay $10 to get.
$20.
Oh, so we done.
And we
6,
all did
yeah.
a song. I think you and John did too.
We did a duet. Yeah, you had to pay
So-
$20 to get to the top of the queue.
Yeah, and we were consecutively in a row.
I say the place just emptied out when you went clear. I think tips for Nashville. So the places are on my TikTok recommendations. So look up Charleen Nashville. Will come up. But like tips in general.
I feel like that tractor rides.
Yeah,
That's my only tip.
that was really
fun.
good.
We
What's
weren't
it
meant to do
called? The
that.
biggest Nashville tractor or something?
I don't know.
If you look up Nashville tractor rides,
There's a few of them.
yeah,
And then, like, all the bars are good. You kind of find your own. But
yeah,
like, I feel like most people go to the same ones.
yeah. I think staying near Broadway is good too.
Yeah, to be able to walk because
To
taxis are
walk.
kind of expensive
They're
and
so
like
expensive.
they're hard enough to get when you're on the strip. So if you can just
Yeah.
like, walk off, like I feel like the location we were the last time, but not the hotel.
Yeah,
Like if we could have had that Airbnb,
Yeah.
there, that would.
I know. The hotel was fun. It was.
It was grand.
It was just because there was 7 of us in the room.
Yep, it was grand.
How
Like,
long-
do you
how long
remember
were
the
you there
free
for, 2 nights?
breakfast?
Oh yeah,
Like
it was fine.
It was just a grand hotel.
It was like clean, but like
I think if we brought like if we were to go with like our group of friends, we would
Yeah.
stay there.
no, so
We'd
good.
have a nervous break.
I'm gonna be so jealous when I see people going down the next few months.
I know. I think it will
So-
get busy now.
Yeah, because Erlings are doing a direct flight.
Hint, hint.
Then please bring me.
No, but the direct flight is literally like
So
I'd be over there every week if I
Yeah.
could afford it.
what's it like 8 hours probably?
I think so, or 9.
9 maybe, yeah. These questions are gonna be all over the place because they're all just jumbled. So do you remember when you first met?
Third class.
Yeah. We had Miss
I don't
Brennan.
remember the
loved her.
exact second.
I
time.
remember we got put sitting next to each other, me and Rachel. Or else we just
Yeah.
did sit next to each other. I think we were like to the right. I can still kind of visualize it, the right of the front of the class.
Yeah. And then our teacher left. Do you remember she left?
No.
Is that in third
Miss
class?
Brennan.
Yeah, we had Miss O'Connell first, and then it was. Miss
Oh, and then
Brennan.
it was, oh, you're right.
I bawled crying.
when she left.
I don't know why.
How long
We
did
had
we
her
have
for
her
a
for?
month.
Yeah, but I think when you're that age, like things just really.
Yeah, because I did violin lessons, I remember, and I hated it. My dad was like, "Come on, every week we'd go," and then they changed teacher, and I was bawling crying. I think I just don't like.
Don't like
change.
change.
And then I cried so much that he was like, "Right, you can give up."
Oh, the rainbow.
That's all I knew how to do. And I
My poor
yeah.
house.
You were good. You were very good.
Yeah, by the end, but it takes good few years to get good.
yeah.
Or before they like it's screeching cat.
At least you have that talent. I never stuck anything out.
I don't call it talent. It's terrible.
That's literally talent. I can't play violin. I broke my violin.
I think if I tried playing now, it would be back to the start. Maybe I'd have like muscle
Nah.
memory. Do you think?
Yeah, I feel like after a lesson or two, you'd be
I don't
grand.
have a violin anymore.
I have
God.
2 guitars. I have an electric guitar.
Oh yeah,
Haven't played that in years.
you played that for
I was
ages.
never even good.
We need to tell them about things we used to do about us singing and playing an instrument.
Yeah.
So
Where
would
do
we
we
have told
start?
us that right? No, probably not.
I miss you one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's
Let's
start
start at the very
there.
beginning.
So that was 4th class. So we obviously loved Hannah Montana.
We loved singing.
Yeah, and making up dances. That's how we'd spend.
But like, Charlene's obviously like a really good singer, and we did this performance for our class. We were like, can we perform for the class? And the teacher was like, okay. Like, so
We
who
vol-
else?
we
Who else asked to do
volunteered.
that? Like, okay, Grant said, yeah, obviously. Like, so we get up in front of the class. I'm the singer for some unknown reason, and you and Rachel are in the back like this.
We're the
doing
dancers.
moves to "I Miss You," like that Miley Cyrus song about her granddad.
Is that about her granddad?
Yeah.
We had to be like, I miss you. I miss your smile. We wouldn't sing. We'd just be doing the
And then we got slagged
And
after. We
still-
wondered why.
people were pissing themselves. Social anxiety feared us, so we didn't care.
I know.
Didn't you do the flower puff or something like that?
I don't know. And then we used to film ourselves on your camera
Oh yeah.
doing like things, and we used to like. I remember we sat in front of my mirror in my bedroom and did a whole interview as if we were celebs.
Oh
Getting
my
interviewed.
god. These are the type of things that people do alone,
Went
but
on
we
for
just
45 minutes.
I think everyone does these things, but we just happen to do them together at the time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys. I remember so well your dressing table.
Yeah, and we were
Who would we
staring into the thing like this.
How would we ask the questions?
We probably should say them out loud and answer them. Then we did the singing competition. No, I'm not even saying that because someone will find that and I'll know how to get that
No.
removed.
Is that still on the
I'm
internet?
getting hot again.
Is that still on the
Yeah, I
internet?
found it
Oh
recently.
my god, we done this competition, this singing one. Points if you can find it on YouTube.
Please don't look.
But we sang. We had an audition to get in, which by the way, I feel like it was pure scam. You had to pay every week to compete and all.
Yeah, and then we made all the girls listen to us sing. And then we changed the song 1 minute before the audition.
Oh my god, yeah, did they hate it?
Obviously not. We got through to the first round and kicked out immediately after the first round.
Are we the only ones kicked out?
I think.
It was like a phony X Factor, like. But we done Marilyn Monroe by Nicki Minaj as the, as the first song. Is that how Marilyn Monroe felt? It's like the judges were like, "What the fuck? Did we have to rap in that song?"
I feel sick. I wish we
Can I
could
play
record
the
that.
song? I need to just play the song
Oh,
so people
please.
understand, because you might know Marilyn Monroe by.
As
Nicki
long as you
Minaj.
don't play the YouTube video, it's so out of tune, it hurts.
We sang "Stay" by. I don't know. "Stay,"
Yeah.
the one that Cher Lloyd sang on the X Factor.
We also did like
Oh, it's all flooding back to me now.
you don't even like love Nicki Minaj.
Sometimes I feel like Marilyn Monroe.
Do you know what? I think she's saying quotes that Marilyn Monroe
Yeah, she
said.
is.
It's
Yeah,
like that
she is.
quote song. Oh yeah, and then we wrote a song.
Yeah, and then so I done singing lessons at the time, and I was like, why not bring Caoimhe to my singing lessons and show my teacher the song?
That we wrote.
So I paid whatever. Well, my mum at the time would have paid the
I
singing
sat and
teacher
watched the entire
to
singing
be
lesson.
to sing her our song. We wrote. It's called "I Miss You," and it's still on SoundCloud. We used to just put up songs on SoundCloud. We had no. I would
Called that.
fair play.
Called
We
I
had.
Miss You. That's Miley Cyrus one.
Oh,
What's it called?
sorry. I'm trying to think of the chorus. I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Stepped outside, not knowing what would happen that day. Anyway, whatever the song is, we made her listen to it, and she was probably like, "What the fuck?"
I think she gave us pointers on how to make it better, but I'm not really sure what we were.
We were probably like, "What do you mean? It's perfect." We had just no shame,
None.
none.
Do you remember we did that performance in Bushy Park Bandstand? Like,
Yeah.
like I don't know how at what point we stopped, like started being embarrassed over things because there was no like we would have done
I
anything.
feel like we're still a bit like that. Like we're not
Yeah.
completely.
And then we started. We went to the shop and got like a munch, and then we thought we were the founder creator of munch. Because
munches.
people used to post their whole munch. on
We
social
thought
media.
that was our thing. Like
Yeah.
everyone's obviously copying us. Do you remember when we first? No, we can't tell that on here actually.
Yes.
We
You
so
can decide afterwards. You
yeah, we can go take it. We basically we found out about. Do we have our periods at this
I don't
stage?
know.
We must have. Yeah, we were in secondary school.
I remember we went into Penny's first of all and we bought a pack of tongs and
Yeah.
they were navy, pink and green and we were the first people in our group to wear tongs and we thought
We
were
thought it
the
was
shit.
the coolest thing ever.
And
Getting a
then-
fucking wedgie.
One day we decided
And then we decided we need to learn how to put in tampons. We're wearing pads. Like this is not okay.
and we found
Obviously, it is okay if that's what you do, but we just wanted tampons
Yeah.
because we could swim. It was close to summer,
summer.
and we were like, we have to know because we were going away to Portugal together. We need to know how to put one in.
We found
So
lilets that were in my mom's room, probably 10 years gone off because they say she was in the menopause for ages before that. Like, I can't remember the last time I know that, like,
that she
my
would
mom had
have
a
to use.
period. So they're definitely gone off, first of all. And the hardest tampons to put in,
So
like, that
hard. And obviously we weren't on our period, so we were like
bone drop.
trying and failed.
Charleen was in my bathroom
I'm in the
with the leg up on the toilet. I'm in the bedroom with the leg up on the toilet.
You got it in yet?
No.
No. And we still well, I couldn't. And then I remember got my period. That's
In Portugal.
in Portugal that summer.
And I had to talk you through.
I had to because I wanted to go cliff diving so bad.
And then we just jumped.
It took me like 6 tampons to get it in the end. But guys, this is real life. Did you struggle moving home for good? I've lived in America for the past 8 years. Tried to, but the rest is gone.
Tried to move home.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm real someone that has to like, so like if my brain's thinking about something, I have to like come to a solution. So like last year, I think when I think Zoe was leaving, I was kind of like what's next for me? So then it was like constantly in my head and I couldn't sit still until I made a decision. So I think it was about like a few weeks of me like deciding what to do. And then I kind of came to a decision and then I felt like peaceful.
Yeah.
But then January was hell.
Yeah.
Like I came home at Christmas, which is grand. Christmas, like you're seeing your friends.
And it's such a high at Christmas time.
And then it came to January and I was like, what did I do?
Yeah.
But like it's fine now.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine like, well, I can't imagine living there again, but like I can't imagine living the life I lived there
Still.
again.
Yeah.
Like I was crazy. I drank like 4 times a week every week.
Yeah.
Especially when I knew I was leaving, I was like, right, well.
You might, yeah. And
May as
anytime
well.
someone asks you to do a plan, you're like, well,
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
I remember I got sick in October and I don't think I was better until January. I was so sick my last week.
Yeah. It's
But-
like your body was just like saying no.
Yeah, I feel like when you first move home from anywhere, it's such a culture shock, especially moving from New
Mhm.
York to like Dublin. When everything's kind of gotten quieter, like a lot of people have like, like going out culture has like reduced so much.
Yeah.
Whereas I was going out all the time. I was constantly like socializing.
And think about how busy New York is.
Yeah.
to Dublin.
And then also I wasn't working. So like my 9 to 5 that I would have occupied most of my week was now like
No.
nothing.
There.
And I was
Yeah.
just looking at the 4 walls like, what should I do with myself today? But I feel like I made the right decision.
Yeah.
I feel like you never know until like years down the line you look back and you're like, wait, that was the right decision.
But even at that, it's like, I think it always ends up being the right decision.
Yeah.
Because you're never, I don't think you look back and be like, I wish I didn't. Because you won't have known what that would have been like.
Yeah. I feel like people kind of stay in America if they're on like really good money and it's like hard to
Yeah.
walk away from that because it's like, well, I'm never going to make that home.
Yeah.
Um,
Or they find someone they love over there,
yeah.
like an American man. Did you
Yeah.
find any American men?
No.
What did you think of American men? I know what you thought of, but tell.
I think I'm too mean. Like, I don't know how to say
They're
it.
very different to Irish men.
Very different.
How?
They're just like not my vibe.
Yeah.
I don't, to be fair, I
It's the
never gave them a chance.
No, you didn't.
I was just like, I only hung around with Irish people.
Yeah.
Only was interested in Irish men.
Yeah.
So I
Just
feel
that
like,
you're used to like
yeah,
the humor is different as well.
so different. Like, I have such a dry humor.
I think that's why when Irish people move somewhere, they end up being friends with Irish people because they just automatically get along and have something
Yeah.
in common. Whereas it is a little bit harder for.
I think if I actually started seeing an American man, they'd be like, she's bullying me. And I'd be like, what do you mean? Haha, that's my sense of humor.
Yeah.
Like, they'd fully probably
wouldn't
like, tell
understand
their
it.
man, this girl is bullying me.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, okay, sorry.
Sorry.
Call it quits. So,
Yeah, they don't get the humor.
no.
Well, I think it depends what state as well they're from.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
I feel like well,
Remember, like,
the LA.
yeah,
Yeah, they were funny. They
they
kinda got
were
us-
like, yeah, they did.
yeah.
But then it's like, it just depends
Just
on
didn't
where.
socialize with them enough to know.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I
it's
feel
because
like,
you had your, like, there's so many Irish in New York.
yeah, and
that-
all I went to was Irish bars.
Yeah. But you had friends in work, the girls.
Yeah.
But they're not, they were just like American girls.
Yeah.
They're lovely.
Yeah. So basically, we're grand now. 12 had start.
Yeah.
I feel like here it was the same when she moved home from Australia.
Yeah.
I feel like
Whenever she wants to go back.
a huge change is always going to be like hard to readjust.
Yeah.
I know it's like home and it's comforting, but like you're always going to be like, wow.
Yeah.
Especially moving home in January. I think Zoe moved home in summer.
And
she
you were
was like,
there
"Girl."
so long. 3 years.
back now.
No, thank God. What is Caoimhe's job?
Good question. If anyone wants to hire me, please email
if
me
anyone-
at Caoimhe Ryan. No. Now I'm currently unemployed. That
But looking for
that
employment.
yeah, I just like want kind of like why I moved home from New York because I just wasn't enjoying work anymore.
Yeah.
Well, one of the reasons, and also like 100 million other ones that I constantly come concerned. I'm missing out on time, with my friends and family.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like if you're not enjoying your work and your job, like you spend most of your time there.
Yeah. If it's actually like putting you in a bad mood.
Yeah, and it's pretty hard to like move around there. So I feel like the next job I get, like I really want it to be something that like I want to do long term and enjoy.
Yeah.
So I've just been picky.
Yeah.
And patient with my time. But yeah.
Soon to be employed.
Please God
hopefully. Please talk about your experience moving to New York. It was a
Oh,
grad
yeah.
visa.
Yeah, I went over on a grad visa, but I got a job in a hospital and like the research side of it. And when you get a job in that, they're like a non-profit, so they can put you on the H-1B visa.
So is that because they need people in that job?
Yeah, it's like because it's like a specialty occupation.
Yeah.
So like it can be like they need more people in it that aren't just American.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the American visas are more like you don't ever want to take a place of an American kind of thing.
Okay.
Like it has to be like there's more of a necessity or something.
Yeah.
So I got a job I actually got it before I moved over.
Yeah.
And then there was like loads of visa problems. I ended up actually having to come home in July to change.
Oh my
to
God,
the
I remember
H-1B.
that.
Yeah, do you remember I was unemployed for months?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how I afforded that. Parents, they love me.
And you had to inject my.
Oh yeah. What if PETA come after me?
No.
PETA, stay away.
That was it's for cancer research.
Yeah, so then I worked in cancer research.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with what
moving to New York.
Oh yeah. So anyway, I got a job, got a H-1B, so I never actually worked on my J1.
Okay.
But like most people go and like you can go into H-1B lottery
and it's a 1 in 5 chance. So everyone can
Something like
everyone get a year guaranteed if you do it.
Yeah,
But you have to do college first.
You have to do college first, and then you
Yeah.
can do the J1 visa within a year of graduating, or else you can do a J1 traineeship, which can be a year after you graduate, and you have to have a year experience within your degree or something. And then the only thing is you have to have a job before you go over.
Right. Okay. You haven't have them sorted, like.
Yeah, but then I was on the H-1B for the whole time.
And you could have stayed on it as well.
Yeah,
because they want to.
So it's like you can do H-1B for 3 years, H-1B for another 3 years, and then like your company
Green card.
for a green card.
Wow.
So people that kind of get H-1Bs like in the lottery and stuff don't tend to.
Don't leave. But the lottery's free, is it? Or do you have to pay?
The lottery's free, and then if you get it, which is like low chances, your company would pay for the visa.
Okay.
But like that's buttons to companies.
I know, yeah. And if they really want you there,
Yeah.
they'd rather that. Did you guys ever have a falling out? No.
No.
I think
I can't even think of one fight that's like stuck out.
I can only think of the one of me and Ellie.
Oh
in
God.
New York.
I hate that fight.
I don't remember what was over. Like we were all just
I think it was
falling.
just drinking.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, we never fall out. I think
No.
it's mad when I hear people like always
Oh my
falling out
God,
with
same.
people.
Do you ever see TikToks and it's like, we just didn't speak for 2 years, but now we're back. It's like, what do you mean you didn't speak? Like, if I've
Yeah.
lost contact with friends, like, they never pop back into my life.
No, unless it was like naturally fizzled out and then you see them again.
Yeah.
But like, if he's proper had a, I feel like when you have a fight with a friend, you couldn't like forget the stuff that you said if they said me and stuff. No.
I just can't imagine. I just
know,
can't
like-
imagine even saying me and stuff.
I
to a
know,
friend.
I
Like when
know.
now you're mature and adult. Like I'm sure when we were younger, we said like,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
I just when I hear things like that happen in adult friendships, I'm like, what?
Yeah. I feel like that shouldn't be too normalized.
Maybe you don't have the correct friends.
Maybe. Yeah. Because
it's
none of our
lucky.
friend group, none of us ever have had a fight,
I know.
and we're not. It's not because we're fucking angels. Like,
No,
That's not the
we're all
case.
like big personalities too.
yeah. So I don't know.
I just feel like we're all pretty laid back, like about things.
Yeah, that's true. Do. What's your dream job if money didn't matter? That's Sophie asked that.
Sophie Murphy.
Yeah.
Stay at home wife. Thanks. So we need a
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That is a hard one.
Like, Because any of my dream jobs, I feel like the
I
money
feel
would
like
probably
you're
be good.
doing your dream job.
Yeah, probably. But no, I'm thinking of stuff like when I was a kid.
Singer.
Yeah, singer.
I feel like I probably
Singer, but like it's so hard to be a singer. Like if you're not fucking a pop star, you're basically.
I still feel
not
like you
making
could
money.
break into the country market.
I know. I really want to make a
That'd
country
be my dream, and
song.
I could be your manager, and we could live in Nashville together, holding hands down the strip.
I need to release a song this summer. Was I thinking
Yeah, I
it
know.
today? I have.
I still love that original track. I know why you don't want to release it.
Yeah,
I love it. And anytime we play it for something, they're like, oh my god, I love it.
I know.
It's like better than Superstar.
Pending,
And
guys.
Superstar was a track.
I know. I need to perform again at Longitude.
Oh, you have to.
I have.
That
to.
was so fun. I remember me
That
and
was-
Keen were like your one from Mean Girls with the
Yeah,
camera.
he was like, I just see
You
his
like
mouth
asked Keen to record it on the camera, and I think he like got sick
He
of
got-
recording, and he just
yeah.
wanted to dance. So he put the
He
camera away.
literally
He's like,
got
"Hey, bro."
one clip, like. Let me see. What's a time that you really appreciated each other's friendship? So cute, I know. It's so vegan. Thank you. As you can see, our friends were on a lot of questions.
I feel like when we were long distance, a lot of things happened to you,
Mm,
and I feel like that was like so hard to be away from you for things like that. I
Yeah.
feel like that's when you like really appreciate like how strong your friendships are, when like you feel that like it's like your child almost. You get that like pain inside. You're like, oh, I just want to go
yeah,
mind them.
I know.
I feel like that's like when you know you've like a strong friendship.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. I feel like when you're that far away as well, that's when it matters to be like
Yeah.
extra close and to
Like
keep.
we spoke every day. You were like my boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Someone actually asked how to keep long distance friendships
Literally,
alive,
like,
but I think it's good with the time zone in New York as well. It's not too
Yeah.
bad. It's much harder in Australia and things, but yeah, I would say then because I think even though you were so far away, you may as well have been there
yeah.
because you were probably more there than most people was. So love you.
Love you too.
Will you be each other's bridesmaids? Yeah.
Yes. Maid of honor.
MOH.
Jinx.
Kira asked, have you, never mind, skip that. Have you ever had a fight? Sophie said, when are you going to re-release your song?
She's dead right.
Grant?
Oh, that song. No, we're not.
No. Do you recommend New York being a place to live in your 20s? Social life, expenses, jobs, etc.
110%.
Yeah.
Like if I could go back and restart, I would do it again.
What's your best memory in New York?
Oh God. I don't know. I feel like I had like 100 different lives.
Yeah.
Like I had that life where I was only telling Sophie and John about.
Nana and John.
No, Nana and John. That was horrible. And I was unemployed and life was not good. I was like,
remember I
buy
was
it
there
here. Yeah.
as well.
Had this landlord that like if we closed our front
Landlord.
door, if we closed our front door, she'd leave a big letter on our door because they were like living underneath us, and she like left this big letter on our door, and then she like it was actually insane. They eventually like asked us to leave, like not evicted us, but like basically they were like, we don't want you
Basically.
here because we had pre-drinks in our house till 9:30 or something one night, and they were like, absolutely not.
And
was
she
like-
used to always scream, and Nana.
I know, scream in the house, and so it was like a woman that lived with his son. It was actually the most insane. I remember my mom came to visit and she was like, I feel like I'm in school.
Yeah, it was. And she used to always leave. So people lived upstairs, but they'd leave their door open. It's like they wanted to hear
It was,
any noise.
and then they banned us from having people over.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it
they
was
knew I was there. Yeah,
It was hilarious.
it was like living with a principal.
It was so funny. I remember we wrote them a letter back and all. But remember when I was like hanging out on Billionaires Row every week?
Oh
That was
yeah,
insane. And
Remember-
we just used to traipse into this $1 billion building and just act like it was so normal.
remember you went the night out with the what's it called?
Oh,
Finance.
the company.
Yeah,
That
your one was there.
traumatic. Me and Lana we went to this Campbell bar in Grand Central. I mean, there was like this like old man standing outside the toilet waiting to go in like after us. We were like, hello, because we talked to everyone. And then he was like, I'm out for my company for their Christmas party. We're going to this Amex Centurion Lounge. And we're like, so are we. And then we just went with them. But it didn't really end well. So it
No.
was chaotic.
Another Nashville related one. What's the goss on meeting the two Johnnies in Nashville?
Nashville, you meet so many lovely people.
Yeah, you do. It was nice to meet more Irish people as well.
Yeah.
Because there was never Irish people there, and we went twice.
Yeah.
I swear we went fucking every year.
Met some cowboys as well.
Oh yeah, you met a lovely cowboy.
Which one? First trip.
I can't remember. Yeah, yeah.
I
Second
loved him.
trip,
I
not
thought
as
he was
much.
going to be my husband, and then
He
we
was
never
so.
saw him again.
You know what? And he was so
Polite.
polite.
I love when people say ma'am.
Yeah, Is that like a term of like politeness? It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just
Yes,
real
ma'am.
nice. Like,
Yeah.
imagine an Irish fella being that way. Obviously, it would sound weird coming from a Dublin accent, but like
Yes,
real
ma'am.
polite.
Yeah. And so if the cowboy's interested in you, they
Oh yeah, they put their head down and then flick their hair.
flick their hair up. And he had like a toothpick in his mouth the
Oh
whole time.
yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah.
He was like 12 years of age. No, he wasn't.
Was
He
he
was like
12?
22 or something. I was like, Grant. He was like, are you Catholic? I was like, yes. I made my communion and my christening, or not, my confirmation.
Why did I just ask him? Was he 12? As if I didn't fucking see him.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, fucking.
I feel like they look way older.
Yeah. I can't believe he was only 22.
I know. So
Ah. They are very like holy and stuff, aren't they? Though? Top 3 favorite things about each other.
Okay. Your kindness.
Thanks.
You're hilarious. I feel like you're like so low key funny. I feel like people would never think that about you. I feel like I said that before somewhere.
Thanks.
You're what? You're organized. No, anyway. I've been
You're
doing so many
clean,
interviews
safe.
lately, and you know when someone's like, "Is your top 3?" I'm like adaptable, organized, like all these
Do
real
people
words.
ask that your top 3
You're not your
three?
top. They say like, what are your? I don't know how they would even phrase it.
Interviews are mad, like, because you could literally be such a good interviewer, but then a shy
Shit.
worker. Like,
I know. You're very generous.
oh,
And I feel like you're really good. Like you're really dependable. Like you could have like a million things going on, but like you're always there when you said you've been there, or like you'll drop everything to like be there.
thanks. That's nice. I feel like I don't bail on things.
No,
That actually is good of me.
and you're so busy, and you still make
For
these
good
things.
busy.
No, like you're so busy.
Oh,
and you
sorry,
still
yeah.
manage to be a thing.
I would say for you, your loyalty as a friend. You're so funny. And kindness. And not, again, just being there. Like,
Yeah.
you're probably my most, like, it's like dependable again, but like, I always know if I was to call one person, no, they're going to pick up the phone and be there. I'd phone you.
Yeah, you always like hang up and I'm like, sorry, I'm just in the middle of posting something. But yeah, you're
I will. I'll text back. Oh, that was a cute question. Thanks for that, guys. Someone said, "How do you keep your friendship? I'm feeling adrift right now. My friends of years. I think you can't keep any friendships that are wanting to not be kept.
No.
We only saying that on the bonus episode this week. Like, there's a girl trying to keep. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, there was a girl in between two friends who were like falling out. Kind of, they made new group chat and stuff. But I'm like, you can't force that not to happen. If they don't want to be friends, you can't be like, I want you to be friends so we can all be a group again. Like that's just.
Yeah, I feel like don't take it to heart. Like the right people will stay in your life.
100%. If you go back in time to one era, what era would you go back to?
Like in our own lives,
Yeah.
in like Egyptian times.
Oh, maybe let's do both.
God, I feel like all I know is my own time, so I want to stay in my own time. Era wise.
Yeah. No, but like what?
Era.
And then what year of your life or something like?
2021 was so fun. It was like COVID. We went to like. I feel like I just had when I was 22, I was so hot and so carefree and so.
22 was a good age.
And I think I moved to New York at the end of me being 22. So 22 was just like a good
age. You look back at it with like fondness.
And I'm like, wow, you were stunning back then. I know. So youthful.
So youthful. I can see myself.
Same. It's only been since I turned 25 that I look at pictures and I'm like,
I know.
Right, so I'm old.
I was so fresh back then.
Before then, I never noticed it.
Oh. I think I like 2019. I was newly single. I was just like.
Yes, yeah, I was newly single at 22 as well.
It was just
like a
good
new lease of life every time you're like single again.
You really learn yourself again and just know what you want and don't want and just can do, like, you just feel like freedom, sense of freedom. So, especially when you're in something that's not good. Like, otherwise it's not as great. But I would say then. Last one, how many years have you been friends? And someone also asked how you and Ellie know each other.
Me and Ellie?
Yeah.
Me and Ellie know each other through you.
True.
We met at your 100k party.
Oh my God, yeah.
And then we went to Ibiza like 2 weeks later.
Oh yeah. Oh, that Ibiza trip was so good.
It was. That was my time being in Ibiza. That's why I need to
Oh,
go this year because
yeah,
I need it to be like the full experience. Nothing was open.
yeah.
We had to drink
Oh,
on the beach
we
like
had
we
to go
were
to
12
We had
years
to go
of
to
age.
Plastic all the time. That was the only thing that was open.
And then what was the other question? How long are we
How
friends?
long we friends? So, what age are you in third class? 9.
I think. Are you 9? So
You're
9.
8 making your
9
communion
minus.
usually.
I was
20.
probably 8 when we met, so let's do me because it'll be easier. 8 minus 25. 17 years.
Oh, what? No, we're not. Did we not calculate it being 10 a while ago?
I think I would say congrats on our 10-year anniversary.
Did you not? I think you did.
Right, well, it's obviously not 10.
No, obviously not. That's disgusting. But it's great. What the fuck?
That's really odd.
Oh, 17 years of friendship, guys.
That's longer than we've been alive.
That's long, yeah. No, it's not.
I mean, it's longer. Sorry, it's
longer than we haven't known each other.
yeah. I spent more of my life knowing you than I've spent not knowing you.
That's scary. Oh,
I love how I'm flipping
so
through this
cute.
as if I have a clue what's going on.
We're gonna do secrets in the stalls next. So we do this every episode, and we also always want to give you help and advice with whatever kind of dilemmas you have in your life, and give you the real talk. So this is today's. I'm writing to you both today as I'm noticing such a strange change in how my friend group are treating me. There are 4 of us in the group. I'm from Clare, and all the other girls are from Cork. We've all been friends at the start of first year and are now in second year. Since we met each other, we've been inseparable. But after a night out 2 weeks ago, all 3 of them have acted coldly with me. On the night out, we were all quite drunk, but they were all fine with me. However, since then, they've been not letting me in on inside jokes, making group chats without me, and whispering to each other while I'm around. I've asked them all if I've done something wrong, but they keep saying that I haven't and stop being dramatic. Girls, I genuinely cannot do this for much longer. I'm so fed up with their childish shite. I'm worried that I will be alone, and if I drop them, because I'm naturally quiet and shy girl who finds it difficult to make new friends. Please, girls, help me because I don't have a clue what to do.
I feel like you'd rather be alone than with people that make you feel shit.
Yeah.
Like, loneliness is nicer because at least then you're open to like meeting new people.
Mhm. I think that's something as you get older you realise that as well.
Yeah.
Even relationships, you're like, I'd rather be by myself literally forever than be in something.
Oh yeah,
crap.
me right now.
Yeah. May this love
Um,
never find me.
Yeah, I feel like it's not really worth being in a friendship that is making you feel worse than better. Like any relationship, whether it family,
Mhm.
friends, love, should not be or like boyfriend or husband, whatever.
Yeah.
Should not like make you feel bad.
No.
Like, it should only enhance your life.
100%. And they're obviously trying to make you feel like that. And why would you want to be friends with someone who's trying that either?
Yeah, real child.
They're obviously like making group chats out, you're making inside jokes, like knowing that that's going to make you feel left out. So I think they're not a loss to lose. And I think you made friends before, as in with them, so you can definitely do it again.
Yeah.
And find people who actually are your people and who don't make you feel like
I
that.
feel like as you get older, find people that are like more interested in things you're interested in.
Yeah.
It becomes more like apparent. Like
Yeah.
you find friends in different ways than you think you will.
Yeah. Literally meet them anywhere. Like
I know.
work, like maybe in your college courses, people are just more your people. Like that just sounds like bitchy girls who you don't want to be friends with. But I'm sorry that happened to the 3.
Me too.
Horrible. Phone a friend. We have a dilemma each week that we put up on our Instagram pages, and we have our followers offer their advice. We actually have 2 this week. So this is the first dilemma. So my life has completely shifted since I finished school in 2024. I'd always had lots of friends and was very sociable, but now my friends have gone to college while I work 2 jobs, so I rarely have much free time, so I've drifted apart from my friend group. It's been a lot for me to take as I went from spending my whole life surrounded by people and always having someone there to now feeling like I've nobody. Recently, my friends have been making plans without me and posting it on social media, and the only other time I speak to anyone is if I'm starting the conversation. I feel like a desperate girl trying to get attention from a boy who doesn't fancy me. I don't know what I should do. I'm really struggling with feeling so alone, but on the other hand, I don't want to feel like people are only friends with me because I'm begging them to be. Oh, that was it. And this is what you had to say. So if you're the only one making an effort, then they don't deserve you. These are all in capital letters, but I think they're just in
Yeah,
it
it
for
was
that.
like, geez, people
I thought
are
everyone
really
was shouting. Accept that these things happen. People drift apart. If it continues, cut them off. Maybe give them one more opportunity. Tell them you're struggling. Comfort zone will be the best choice you've ever made. You'd be surprised how fast you click with others or their mates. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. I agree. I think sometimes we doubt ourselves, things like that. But like, you've made friends your whole life, you'll be more than capable to do it again. Let them. You will find your forever. Oh, your forever people. Just be patient and focus on you. Run. Only give what you get back. Try get yourself out there with work people or run clubs, etc. I feel like that is a place people find friends these days.
Yeah.
Is any or not even if it's running, like whatever fitness.
I do feel
people
like
like
it's
to
run
do.
clubs. That's like people's new club.
Yeah, or like High Rocks club, like teams. Yeah.
God, I wouldn't be making any new friends if that's the only way to make them.
It seems so hard. I seen a video on it today. I was like, them burpees alone.
I just feel like I'm not that dedicated to anything.
Yeah, I seen a guy though. He's literally in a wheelchair and he does the burpees. Like he like pushes himself up with his hands with the chair. I was like, if he can do that, like none of us have
just a bit
excuse.
lazy.
Insane, like so good. Cut them loose and you'll attract your people. Then the second phone friend is I started getting with a fella in college and it was all going good, but he was very bad at messaging and communicating with me and it was driving me crazy. He's going away for 7 months to Australia and we both knew this from the start. I thought it was casual even though I really liked him and we had no conversations about it. But then before he left, he gave me a Christmas present. We still talk regularly now, but he's away, but we've never had the talk about us. I don't know where we stand. I would be an idiot to wait, but I don't want to get with anyone else. And here's what you had to say. Again, the capillaries.
So funny. I thought you had to say this.
What do you mean? Like,
I flicked her. I was
like scripted, as in
the show.
Communication girl. Talk to him and ask how he feels. I think anyone who like is worth any of your time should be should be able to talk. To
I feel like if you fear that if you bring it up, they are gonna walk away, then like you should bring it up because if they walk away, they walk away. Like that's just prolonging the inevitable.
True. Yeah, if that's what's making you be scared, then that's even more reason to do it. Ask him so you know where you stand. Stay in contact. He really likes you. Did it for me, and we're married. Do not wait. He's a man. Is most likely having a good time in Oz. Just ask him. Never wait for a man, a bus, or a train, because when one leaves, the next one's on the way. Get straight to the point. Move on. If you're both single when he's home, it was meant to be. Ask him outright. What are we doing here? See, it's hard because he's away. I don't feel like I honestly don't feel like he'd be waiting. No. Unless you were to have the talk and he was like, yeah, we'll wait, blah, blah, but I wouldn't assume he's waiting. Move on if you want to, he would. You are too good for him, girl. Have the conversation. Call him and ask him if what we are and if it could go somewhere. He's not waiting, trust me, so why should you? Last one, live your life and stop worrying about someone on the other side of the world.
I agree.
And I think it's always in the films, but if it's meant to be, he'll come home and it will be.
Like, I think personally, don't like have the conversation, and if he's not given what you are hoping, just leave it, because if it's meant to be and he comes back in 2 years' time or you end up in Australia, then it'll work. But otherwise, you're wasting your time. Like, you're too young to be wasting your time on someone that's not going to be your husband.
No, and that's long distance Australia. I think if you can avoid it, if you can't, if you're already with someone or like whatever, but I think to get in a new relationship when he's over there.
I feel like if it was like, let's say like you and Dana were together 5 years, and then you were like, look, I really want to go away for this year.
For a year,
and then come back.
Yeah, that would be different. But if you can avoid it, which I feel like in this case you could, I would. You can get in touch on homidrink@goloudnow.com. That's our email for any dilemmas. Phone a friend and anything else that you want to discuss or touch on. We're also going to be introducing some brilliant new segments very soon. So if you have any bedroom dilemmas, send them in to us. Or if there's anyone in your life that you think might be showing a little red flag, let us know and we will decide. Lastly, we're going to pick a peak and a bleak of the week. So we do a bleak first, so bad, and then
last week or this week?
When like the last 7 days.
Okay.
I'd say. Bleak. Due my period, and I'm not in like the horrors. That's my peak. I'm like, how am I? I'm waiting to get in a really horrible mood. So I haven't had it yet.
Can't think of a peak. Can't think of a bleak
My
either.
peak
So
is
that's
so
like
bad.
my bleak.
That's cool.
I had a sore tummy on the weekend.
Oh yeah, from.
I had a sore tummy, like for a few days in a row. That wasn't really fun. I was meant to go out for dinner with friends and I had to cancel. So that's
a
bleak. Peak.
We're all pure on our health buzz. I feel like
we're like,
because we realised that our holiday's in fucking 5 weeks.
We're locked in.
We're locked. Yeah. Have you seen that TikTok? It's like cookies, chocolate, but it's like pointing at like really healthy food.
I love when they're like literally like on the flight and they're like locking in on the flight.
And they're they're running in the bathroom. I think that's me. I always sabotage myself like right before the holiday. I just eat really bad. I'm
You
like,
do, and
well,
then it's like the week before and you eat bad, and then it's
yeah.
like the prime time you need to be eating good because that's when you're gonna look snatched.
But I think it's like mentally. I think it's if you're not like 100% happy that you could have done more, you actually sabotage yourself because you're like, well, it must have been the last week. I was like, it's not. It's because I didn't
No,
fucking lock in at all. I don't think I've
I
ever.
feel like we've been a little locked in.
We're locked in now. It's Tuesday. It feels like I've been locked in for fucking days.
Feels like I've been locked in.
Why
for,
does it feel so long?
It's my
Anyway.
dream to just get it all zapped away. Anyway,
So
your peak
is that my period's due and I'm not given.
and your bleak.
Oh, that I feel like I've been eating healthy for years. It's been 2 days.
My peak.
You had an interview for a job?
That's hardly a peak. Like I didn't get a job. Maybe Sophie always cooking me dinners.
Oh yeah.
Nice dinners that I don't have to cook myself.
Yeah. Gyros looked nice.
Bleak. That I've been locked in for 110 years and I don't look like Beyonce now.
And it's been 48 hours.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks so much for listening. And thanks again to Caoimhe for coming in. It was so great to have you here.
It was great to be.
It was lovely.
Your unemployed friend on a Tuesday.
Yeah, thank God you're unemployed. Because what else would I've done? I've only ever done one solo episode and it was hell. Just like you just talk. I don't know how people do solo podcasts.
No. Same.
No one would listen if I done solo. Like it would just be. Some people are made for it, but I just couldn't talk enough.
Yeah, I feel like you need to have guests all the time then.
Yeah, but some people even just have the gift of like just the way they speak. You could listen to them. People love like Emma Chamberlain's podcast.
Yeah,
I never listened to it, but
I seen something about her and it was like she's the least pick me person in the world. Like she's never been anything for the male gaze.
no,
So true.
that's so true. I never watched her really or got into her, but I do like her I like her from what I've seen.
Anyway,
As a person, yeah. Anyway, you can go back and start Bounce episode before for Monday. So Ellie was there for that one. So it's Home I Drink Extra Juice. Make sure it isn't back that now before a new bonus episode next Monday. Don't forget you can watch it on YouTube now. This episode will be out on Thursday at 12. Make sure to like, rate, and subscribe to the podcast. And we'll see you on Monday. Bye. Love you. Oh, love you. Bye.